rolling.
Yo, yo, yo.
You get a yo. Welcome to the Loose Ends podcast. This is the very first episode, but it's more of just like an introduction, so not really any topic. We're just going to be talking a whole bunch of shit, really.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Michael. So, yeah, maybe you can get to know us a little better.
We haven't been around in the group for a while, but
Yeah, not at all.
but we're willing to come back and have a chat with a lot of people in the group.
Yeah.
Should be good. Should be good.
So, yeah, basically this podcast is going to be about anything and everything, but probably the first episode we're thinking about doing something on vaping because something near and dear to our hearts. Mostly
Also
around
the law around vaping.
Yeah, mostly around the legalities and what the current law is and basically things we should think that they should do to improve the law, make it good for everyone kind of thing.
And then everyone in the group can have their say as well, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing as well.
Yep. So should we talk about the wheel?
Go for it.
So what we want to do is have like a wheel of fortune, so like a prize wheel where we spin it and we have a bunch of topics that we potentially talk about and whatever it lands on is what we talk about for that episode. So if you do have any suggestions on topics that you'd like to see us talk about, then chuck them down in the comments, whether it's on YouTube,
And then whatever we
Facebook,
get,
wherever it is.
we'll just add them to the actual wheel.
Yeah, we'll add them to the wheel and we'll spin it and yeah, that's what we talk about. But for now, the first episode will probably be about vaping because, I don't know.
And also, what do you guys think about that as well?
Yeah, do you guys think the wheel is a good
Comment
idea?
on that. Do you think it's a good idea for a podcast? Because we're trying to do something different.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd just get a suggestion from people and then we can add it to the wheel and, everyone gets a topic that they're interested in.
Yep. And obviously
Talk
for
about.
some topics we'll need to research because we might not know shit about
But that's
something.
but that's the point of it, exactly.
Yeah, but that's what makes it fun.
And what you need to say as well, we're not an authority on anything.
No,
This
exactly.
is just
All
simply
our
our
opinion.
opinions on
Yeah.
it. So.
100%. Another thing we'd like to be doing, or we like to do, is have a little drink during the podcast. So we might have wine, scotch, beer, whatever it is, and maybe just do like a short 1 minute review.
And we
of what
can even
think
talk
of
about that. We can have people come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chat.
If anyone thinks that they're interesting, I'm joking. Got to be more interested in me. Now, if anyone thinks that they've got something interesting to talk about, maybe an interesting business or just had maybe a life story that's pretty cool. Like
Just anything really. Like if you
something you bet addiction or
story.
I don't know, something like that is cool.
Something that's happened in
Rags
your
to
life.
riches.
whatever you want.
Yeah. Let us know and maybe we can have you on as a guest. Today we are drinking this. I think this is from Aldi, isn't it?
It's a mountain goat.
From Aldi?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it was from Aldi. Anyway, not bad.
You probably can get it from Aldi.
It's an ale. It's pretty smooth, pretty crisp. Nice on a hot day. It is warm today. I think it's 30 degrees today, actually.
It's around there.
Let me check. 31. Wow.
Oh, I can't wait to do this. This is going to be great. This is going to be very good. Very, very good indeed.
So, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. As I said, this is our first podcast. This is the first little episode, just more of an intro. What else, Bar?
Yeah, so honestly, we're not going to sit here and just pretend we know fucking everything about anything. We're just doing this because something that we've actually been interested in a while. Actually, we spoke about this. A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And we find ourselves in the situation now where we're able to do something like this.
Yep.
Just for fun and see where it goes. And like we said, it's more about the people that follow us. We want to talk to you guys. So it's not just about us or just talking about or speaking about more so about a particular topic, even though we will pick a particular topic sometimes. But it's more about you guys as well, getting in on it as well. And, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get on the mic and talk some shit.
Yep. And as time goes on, obviously we'll, if we get sponsors or if we maybe set up a Patreon or something, depending how good this goes, we'll introduce some more cameras and things like that. So right now I might zoom in with the camera we currently have, but I'd like to have 3 cameras in total, one on you, one on me, one in the middle.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually if it goes somewhere and then maybe even have a purpose-built proper place to do it, which this isn't bad. This looks all right for a little home job, but
it's good.
Yeah, hopefully it sounds good. Got ourselves some matching headphones today. They look gorgeous. You got to model them off. Audio Technica. All's the model.
88 40s.
That's the one.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, they
monitor headsets.
They sound real good so far. I like the sound of the voice. Nice indeed.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
how's your day been, mate?
Yeah, it's been good actually. You've been here most of the day playing Assetto Corsa. He's been loving it. Addicted to the drift life.
That's under. I'm trying my best at it. Not very good at it, but
Nah, you're pretty good, man. You're the best person.
First time, it's not too bad.
You're the best person who's ever just jumped on it and had a go. Like, and not, you know what's weird?
Oh, actually, hang on. Speaking of that, we also want to be doing some Twitch lives. We do some live as well.
Yeah,
so
that'd be good.
That'll be better. So people, when we do the lives, people can jump on and talk shit with us.
Yeah, it'd be good to have some comments and just bounce back off people.
Yeah, and especially when we're doing like Twitch, we can do a Seto course, so we can do a variety of different games if people are interested in that sort of stuff as well, which is something that we both are. So that'd be interesting as well.
Yeah, yeah, you're the best person who's ever just jumped on it and played it. And funnily enough, the guys who have had a go of it, so my dad, Katie's dad, everyone who's had a go is usually fucking terrible, dude. For some reason, the women are better. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're like a bit safer. The guys think they're like gung-ho straight into it.
100%.
Yeah, but you're the best person who's ever just jumped on and had a rip and done pretty damn good. And by the end, man, you were ripping it hard.
I think it's all like, when I was playing it, because you know it's just a freaking game. But at the beginning, I was like feeling like it was my own car. I had to look after it. So I was like, but then once you get used to it, it's like just you're literally just slamming it in first and just going anywhere you want. Yeah. So I think that's why the guys just sort of
they just go
plant their foot around every corner.
And then like I said to you before, they wonder why the car understeers or hits a wall because
and it's never their fault either. So.
Yeah,
it's the car.
You've got no feeling of speed when you do this, so you'll try and turn a corner going like 100 k's, which isn't going to happen even in a real car. Well, maybe a Formula 1 car.
Fuck yeah.
But dude, the Formula 1 cars are sick on that, man. One of them, you know the Beamer that you drove?
Yeah.
One of the Formula 1 cars is like that. It's just no traction. It just and it won't. When you try and get it back, it just won't come back. It just boomerangs.
I was on a roll with the 180.
Yeah, that car's good.
That was not too bad actually. And then the
Beamer's sick though.
The Beam was way too powerful.
Yeah, it's mad though.
It is, but it's just say later. It's just fishtails all over the road.
Yeah,
which is pretty much what you wanted to fucking do, but I can't control it, so I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, but we will be doing first-person shooters as well.
Yes,
just so for you guys who are interested in anything like that, I know I am.
We'll do a bit of.
Does
anyone still play Battlefield 4?
No, not anyone that I know.
Yeah. I haven't actually turned my PS4 on for months, so it's going to need a lot of updates. All I've been doing is Assetto Corsa and games on my phone lately. That's it. But
a bit of COD and Doom, which is a massive franchise that I've been following ever since I was a little kid. That's what I think I told you that story before. In I think it was 93 when the first Doom came out. I was about 6.
Yeah,
and my grandfather he was one of the first people I've ever known to have
DX266 or DX4100.
DX4100.
Oh shit.
Yes. So we had that, and I remember
we were one of the first to have them too in primary school. And everyone's like, "How the fuck did you get that, man?"
That's right.
But my dad worked in that industry, so
that's exactly
that shit
right.
was easy to get.
I think my grandfather knew a guy that sold them or distributed them something, but he ended up getting it, and that was literally the first game he ever bought, which was Doom on 4 floppy disks.
Did you know what the shittest thing ever was?
It was the best day of my fucking life.
As good as it was, it sucked. I was in primary school. I'm pretty sure it was primary school. Yeah, I was one of the first people to get a CD burner.
Yeah.
Fuck. As good as it was fucking annoying.
What year? In primary school?
I think it was grade 6.
Yeah, I had one too.
Yeah. Every mofo.
How disgusting were they?
Can you fuck off, please?
Remember the buffer?
And
you
how
realize
long it would take?
Please don't go down. Please.
It'd take like 4 hours to burn a disc. You know the best thing when they came with that buffer underrun protection. That
was game changing, dude.
It's never gonna fail.
That was game changing.
Yeah.
I remember if you wanted to burn, just say a variety of different, like a music tracks onto a CD, you would literally have to wait 4 hours, and also you'd probably go through about 10 CDs.
Yeah.
Because there'd be fucking every single time there'd be some failure.
And then some discs just wouldn't play with any certain burners, no matter what you did. Yep. So there was a whole spindle of discs. Once I just didn't. We couldn't burn anything onto it.
See, that would be a big part of the podcast as well, tech and all sorts of that. Actually, that's actually really good. I wanted to dig deeper into what's happening in tech at the moment too.
Yeah, it'd be sick. A lot of AI stuff.
AI?
Yeah.
Yep, a lot of AI. The new processors, because I know they've come a fucking far way now.
Have you seen
Ryzen in particular?
Have you seen that, I think it's RTX, the sound thing? The noise cancelling shit. Is that yours? No, someone's here. That noise cancelling technology where there's a guy talking like I am now, but he's bashing a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
And you cannot hear the hammer, and he's clear. I think it's part of but it's part of that.
The package?
Yeah. It's like part of the new. I don't know why it's a video card thing.
Okay.
Pardon me. Yeah, I don't know why it's a video card thing. I'm pretty sure. And I thought it was to do with the new RTX boards.
the 30 series?
I'm not sure.
Because the new ones now.
I might be completely wrong, but all I remember is there's some guys bashing hammers. And you can hear him as clear as you can hear me now. Like, if I do this now, you probably hear that. You couldn't hear any of that. It was just, you can hear him talking. And, normally when you hear noise cancelling, their voice goes like...
Yeah, you can sort of
robotic.
you can hear when it starts.
None of that shit, dude. Clear. It's... I don't know how they do it. It's like...
Shout out to anyone that's got a 3080 or 3090.
Yes.
If you do and you're looking to sell, I'm willing to buy.
Not for 10 times the retail there, like I've been seeing.
How bad is
and
that?
PS5s, man.
Oh,
And
yes.
the marketplace is full of PS5s for $1,500. And,
all I know is my brother and myself, we actually scored one on day one release.
Yeah, I know. I should have pre-ordered, but...
That was... I didn't even mean to because apparently there was either a problem with... I think because I bought it off JB... No, EB Games,
yeah.
Apparently, I think it was on the EB, and they actually started to sell them an hour earlier than they were supposed to. Something like that happened.
Shit.
Because I was at work that particular day, and my brother's like, quick, go to the website right now and pre-order one. I'm like, it's not ready to be, you can't.
Yeah.
It's got another hour. No. They've opened it up. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went straight to the website, and I just clicked order now, and I got one.
Fuck, I should have done
So
that.
straight away. Absolutely
I
amazing.
told you the other day, one of our friends, Brendan, he's had a gift card for EB Games for a PS5 for months. He hasn't been able
I
to.
feel sorry for you, brother.
He hasn't been able to get one. So I haven't really honestly tried. And I know someone at Sony, but I'm not sure if they deal with PS5. I don't think they would have any more pull than EB Games anyway, because Sony send direct to them, and then where she works is like. I don't think she'd be able to pull any.
That is
strings
actually
with
the issue.
She'd just get it cheaper. Maybe that's about it.
There's just physically
There's
no
none.
consoles.
Yeah, that's what
the
it
problem.
is. Yeah. And Corona didn't help with all the backlog of shipping and all that bullshit.
It's not like they're holding on to a stock.
No, yeah, they just don't have it.
They physically
Actually, last time I went to EB, I don't know if it was you or with Brendan. I think it was Brendan. The guy said, if you come in randomly, we'll have like a few consoles some days, but they're gone within seconds. Just randomly, he goes, people have come in, they've asked, we've had one, and they've got it. I was like, that's pretty cool. So I might just have to try that.
There's a website now, and I think someone's actually made it where
it tracks who's got them.
They do the mystery drops on different places, so
Yeah.
you can actually keep track of when stock actually comes into certain stores, which I saw online. A few people have been using that. No, they've actually, because I'm in a part of a PS5 group on Facebook.
Yeah.
People are going, they've got a load coming in at this such and such store at this time.
But the guy at EB told me, he goes, we don't even know.
Yeah, that's right.
They just can't buy. Maybe the staff don't. Obviously, the head office knows. But the staff like, I don't even know.
Well, they're not, because
so I can't even tell my mates I've got one coming quick. Like he doesn't know.
Because
apparently.
then they can keep them for themselves. Because sometimes you probably only get like 3 or 4.
I'd just
at any
even
given
sell
time.
them on fucking marketplace for double. If I worked,
You're not the only guy doing it.
Yeah,
Mate.
but maybe that's what they are doing. Pricks. But
I saw a digital version go for on marketplace for like $1,500.
Fuck that.
Which is literally almost 3 times.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 times the value.
No, I want a disc one, to be honest.
Yeah, you have to have the best. Yeah. I don't trust the digital versions.
No, and the main reason is it's a good Blu-ray player, which is what I'd use it for. If it's got a disc, then I'll have to get a separate Blu-ray player. My point of getting a Blu-ray player was to wait to get the PS5 and then use that for both. The other thing is there's some mad games coming. A lot were delayed.
Yep.
And some of them, like I think it was Watch Dogs 3 or that zombie game that I'm obsessed with. Nah, the one we played for a bit and didn't like.
No, the new Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah, sorry, the new Watch Dogs. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But I think it was a zombie one. One of them was pretty much ready to release, and then the PS5 came out, so they pulled it back to basically
Daylight or something like that. Dying Light.
Dying Light. Yeah, I think it might have been that or Watch Dogs. It was pretty much ready to release that next month, but PS5,
no, it was Dying Light.
Dying Light.
Yeah, do you remember? Because you and Brendan have been waiting for ages.
dying for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the PS5 came out, so I think they pulled it back to then not remake it, but basically make it full of PS5 rather than the PS4.
Well, it's been happening because you only have to look at certain game developers. I'm not going to name anyone, but Cyberpunk. I don't know if anyone knows.
Fuck me.
It was an absolute
what a schmozzle, dude.
Atrocity.
Holy shit. They were dicks about it too.
But they're usually a good developer.
Yeah. They were dicks about, we're not giving money back.
I couldn't believe that.
And then Sony forced them to pay people back. Yeah.
And people were saying, why even bother releasing it on a console if it's not even optimized for that console? Because it really wasn't. It was absolute shit show on the PS4. It wasn't built for it. Even on the PS5, people were having problems. And PCs, like high-end PCs, it just was not optimized at all.
Yeah.
So
Here's the thing. When I buy... This is what I've always liked about consoles that I don't like about PCs. I love PCs.
Yeah.
You'll get a game and it might run like shit, and it could be anything on your computer. But when it comes to a console, every time you buy a game, you expect no matter what, it should run properly.
You know yourself.
It's made for it.
You know yourself. Any sort of form of software, it doesn't matter. Like, you look at a game, and I'm just using this as an example. Use a game like Doom Eternal, for example. It's so ridiculously optimized that it runs smoothly on everything.
Yeah.
Like any platform, PCs, they're running this at over 300 frames a second. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But that's what it gets. That's what it gets down to.
Yep.
It gets down to optimization from the developers.
Yeah.
And if it's not ported correctly to different consoles, it won't work properly.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what why Cyberpunk was an absolute shit show.
What's the deal with it now? Is it have they done anything?
I haven't. To be honest with you, I didn't buy it. I was going to wait until they fix the bugs. Apparently, they were going to release an update for it, but I'm still not buying that either. So, I'm going to give it a miss.
Give it a miss. That shit.
Which, like I said, it's upsetting because it's an actual. I think it's CD Projekt Red. I think the developers are. They're fantastic.
Yeah, it's weird.
Which doesn't make any sense. So I have a feeling they were. And the thing was, they actually postponed it. I think twice, if I'm not mistaken. Twice. So they had time.
Yeah.
And because of that, sorry, just to touch on that as well, because that happened, people were saying, "Well, I want my money back because it's not finished."
Yeah, Alden. All
right. And this has sort of made waves with other developers, pretty much saying to them, "Listen, it doesn't matter if you piss off the people that want the game. You need to finish the game properly."
Yeah.
Because otherwise, people are just going to piss and whinge, and you're going to have to pay them back anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, because they refused, and then Sony said, "Nah, go fuck yourself."
Yeah, I heard Sony was going to
They stepped in.
They started to.
Yeah.
And then CD Projekt Red said no. And then I don't know the finer details about it, but all I know was it's opened a whole floodgates to for other developers when they're making games now. So it must be completed.
Yeah. Well, fuck. What do you expect? This is what I'm saying as well about a console. It's not like it was released as a beta version. You could get an early release to. Exactly. It's literally the finished version. So.
But this is what everyone's been saying. It's like this has pretty much been the norm, and unfortunately, Cyberpunk pushed it to the very extreme of what people will accept.
Yeah, yep.
And this has been happening with all games that have been coming out lately. They're literally not even done.
You know which game sucked dick? Had a lot of issues. Battlefield 4, the campaign.
Yeah, that was shit.
Do you remember that?
I never played it.
It used to.
But I heard it was. Yeah.
Get near halfway, and then you go back, and your save game would be lost.
Oh yeah.
Happened to me a few times, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm not playing this shit again." But I did, and I finished it. But I was like, fucking pissed off because it wasn't a long game, but it was. You don't want to do that shit again. Some parts you just scrape by.
That was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah,
and
that was good.
Battlefield 1 was fantastic.
Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, I must say. Still one of the best games I've ever played.
There's some news
long,
about that too.
long as. Do you know how many times I thought I finished it? Because it'd be like this epic scene, and then I'm like, oh fuck, just go back to the camera.
It's funny that you like that actually, because I gave it to you going, oh, just give it a try.
I thought it'd be shit. I thought I wouldn't like it.
Because I've been following the series since it's on
PS1.
The NES.
Oh, is it shit?
NES. So it goes back until then. So
bloody hell,
that's a fantastic. That is a fantastic franchise.
Great game. It did get a bit long in the tooth towards the end, but
it kept it interesting the whole way through.
Yeah. But it was always fun.
Yeah.
Another game I loved is and you could co-op the missions, which was the best. Is Ghost Recon. Yeah, Ghost Recon, the later one. Wildlands. Yeah. And the other one. Isn't there one after Wildlands?
Ghost Recon.
Yeah. Wildlands is the.
That was the one that I played with you guys for a little while, and then we swapped out. And there was a newer one. I know what you're talking about, though.
That one.
I'm not too sure. I can have a look.
Maybe that was Wild. Maybe the first one was Wild. No, the first one was Wildland. Not the first one. The one that I don't know.
That was good.
They're all like a similar story, so it's hard to. I was about to say it's with the cartels and stuff, but I think both. I think both of them are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think it was Wildlands. Hang on. What
Wildlands was the first one I played, which was the cartels and stuff. I think there's one after that. Look it up.
Was it Breakpoint?
Yeah,
that's a new one.
That's it. Yeah. That was good too. Bit too short though. You know who's in that? He's a legend. The bloke from Punisher. What's his name?
Oh, the
John.
The guy from also the guy from the zombie TV show.
Yes. He's
John
awesome, Hamm or something. He's a fucking legend. He's so good in that game. He's such a prick, man. He's a real asshole to kill too. It was fun though. But that was a good game because you could co-op the missions, which is fun because you just talk to your mate on a headset, talk shit. It was good fun. But
that's it.
Yeah, so I haven't got a PS5 yet, basically.
But the peasants are everywhere.
I haven't touched my PS4 anyway. But yeah, look, there's still no. In my opinion, I haven't seen any decent games yet anyway. But they're all waiting. Corona again fucked a lot 100%. Of developers over from releasing their games too because
The only
they couldn't work and stuff. So.
the only good thing about PlayStation 5 is that they've got a collection of games from the PS4 that you can
that was
download
sick.
for free,
Yeah, that was
which
sick.
is pretty good. But like, if you're a pretty avid gamer, you've played them all to death anyway.
Yeah.
I know there was probably like 3 or 4 that I was going, oh, okay, might as well download it. But there's still, it's not the same. Like, I have to say, that's probably one of the biggest regrets I had of for purchasing the PS5 was that just the absolute lack of games on there. There was nothing.
at the moment, but there will be, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
The new God of War is coming out,
Yeah.
which looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for that. That looks really, really good.
And even if I had a PS5, there's certain games I'd still keep playing, like games like GTA, where there's like you can just do whatever. It hasn't got like an ending. Well, it does when you play
online
campaign,
multiplayer.
but you can still do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, that's good, because what they're doing now with different games is they're giving the people the ability to update files so they can run on the PS5. So like graphic packs.
Yeah.
So they've done that with COD, I'm pretty sure. So you can download the graphics pack. I'm pretty sure it's called.
Yep.
And it just bumps up all the graphics for the PS5, which is okay. Like,
it's fine anyway. Like some games, you're just like whatever. It's fine.
You need to have a proper TV with
that's
HDMI 2.1.
That's the thing.
To even get the 120 out of it.
Yeah.
In the first place, which a lot of people don't because they're
peasants.
especially during coronavirus, no one's buying anything really.
Yeah, and
like
if you wanted a TV, they'll double the price they usually were. My dad said he went to Good Guys and the same TV that he looked at before Corona was like not double the price, but like half again.
Yeah,
because no one could get shipments.
Yeah,
just like cars, man. Cars went up big time. Caravans, like some caravans doubled. 4-wheel drives because you can't travel overseas, so
that's it. Yeah,
you just got to travel locally. So what do? Buy 4-wheel drive, caravan, RV, whatever. Like,
well, I had the same.
Got no choice.
You did too. You bought a car during Corona.
Yeah,
and so did I. It was
it was a decent price, but I still paid more than it would have been 6 months. Oh, sorry, I feel like.
What?
Corona's been around for like a year.
Yeah.
I said 6 months, but I meant a year and a half ago, that same 4-wheel drive probably would have been a couple $1,000 cheaper, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I think, mate, I reckon you got a good price. It's
I did.
that.
I still did, yeah. Because some of them are like not 4 times price, $4,000 more than I paid.
Yeah.
But, still. It's just my parents were looking at RVs and,
oh, yeah.
Dude, ones my dad saw 2 years ago for like 40K, and now like 70K, 60, 70K. Corona, man, that's all it is.
The Corona tax.
Yeah, COVID tax, mate.
Unfortunately, but I had the same issue with mine.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same issue. I think I got it for a good price.
You did, yeah. But no one could get brand new cars, so the used car market just.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, yours was I think was a fair price.
Oh yeah, it was 100%.
Yeah,
I couldn't there was nothing I could haggle with it. Nothing I could haggle about. Like anything really. The Ks were fantastic. It was in good nick. So
yeah, no, it's beautiful. It looked brand new. Well, how many Ks did it have? Like 50,000.
When I bought it, it had 42,000.
Yeah, there you go.
Still a baby.
It's pretty
brand
new, man. Yeah,
turbo diesel. So
yeah, that shit will do 300,000, mate. Oh, hopefully,
with ease.
Hopefully,
with ease.
But yeah. What else? Go
back to the PCs.
Yeah. So we're both building.
We will
a PC. I've got like 2 parts. I started just at the peak of Corona, at the start of Corona when we went to our first lockdown. I bought some parts to build a PC, but I didn't buy any more. All I've got is a case, power supply, and fans.
Yep.
But I'm keen to build it.
So what are you going to have running under the hood?
The Ryzen bundle that you spoke about last night, the Ryzen 5, whatever it was.
Oh, yep, 39.
I think I'll just do that. That's a board and processor combo, yeah.
From Scorptech.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
come with RAM.
Yeah,
it better come 16 gig. Shit. Yeah, I'd probably get 32.
Just get another 2. Yeah, exactly.
And
what's the? Oh yeah, no.
I don't know about the graphics card yet. I'm not going to go stupid in the graphics card because they're a rip.
What the fuck are you going to buy?
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, I know. No, I'd buy something just like, dude, we play, like, you're playing Assetto Corsa, it's on my, like, old-ass laptop. The only thing I've done with that laptop is put solid-state drives in it, and also it's got 32 gig in it.
I have to say, it runs pretty
goes okay for a
it does.
6-7-year-old laptop.
Definitely.
Yeah. 4K too. Like, it outputs 4K, yeah. So it's good, it's just getting old in the tooth, and I can't bloody... Old in the tooth. Is that even a thing? Long in the tooth. Yeah. So I want to build a tower so I can just like swap out parts when I need better and stuff. And but I'm not going to go wild on the graphics card as long as it plays Assetto Corsa.
More RGB equal more power.
Yeah. Got RGB.
Power.
I gave in to RGB fans that I didn't want. They'll look sick in that case though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's got like a see-through glass section, I think, from memory. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's familiar out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be heaps of people familiar with PC parts, etc. But I got the Lian Li, I've actually got it right here. The 011 Dynamic and it was
Yeah, case is not.
yeah, it's a double glassed enclosure. So you've got two sides in glass. It's really, really nice. That's pretty much all I have at the moment.
Yeah.
So
I was supposed to build
'cause I was
one
thinking,
over Corona.
people
but-
going, just buy everything you want, and then get a shitty graphics card, and then just wait until and I'm like, yeah, but
yeah,
to me
you're
that-
spending money twice.
I might as well wait
Yeah.
until I can get a graphics card, because then, obviously, especially with PCs, by the time I go and buy that same CPU, for example, that I
Yeah.
wanted, it's going to be
There'll
like
be 10
$200
newer
cheaper.
ones. Yeah.
It already is now, since I've checked last time, $100 cheaper. I've been looking at the Ryzen 3900Xs,
Yeah, that's the one I'll go for too.
or even the 3950X, whichever one I feel like buying at the time. But I was originally in the market to buy a 3070, the new RTX 3070. Good luck fucking getting one of them.
Yeah.
And there's another forum I'm attached to on Facebook where they were saying it's gotten to the point now where it's actually more beneficial for people to actually buy a pre-made system,
With one.
because they're actually building them with the new 30 series cards in them.
Yeah.
Like, just buy the pre-builds,
yeah.
because people are selling, like, are marking them up twice as what you could, which is
ridiculous.
sucks, because before the 30 series came out, you could have picked up a 2080 Ti, which was literally the top of the cream of the crop. People were buying them for $800 to $900 online.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, because they were selling them to be at the 30 series.
Yeah. I think the card I wanted, which I don't remember the name of now, was about $1,000.
2070,
Yeah, probably was
2070
that.
Super,
About $1,000.
think. around there,
Which is
a good
alright.
card.
Which is more expensive than every other part in the computer.
Unfortunately, that's how it is now.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucked. Like, everything else
It's
is
the one part. Yeah, the case. My case was like $40-50.
Mhm.
My power supply, I spent a bit more because I got the
gold standard.
900,000 watt or whatever.
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
no,
yeah,
yours is 1200.
Yeah,
isn't it?
1,200.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I overkilled the power supply on purpose. That was like $100.
Yeah.
And then the fans were fucking jack shit. But SSDs, I do have some, but I'll probably buy new ones because they're not that big. It was like the old ones out of my laptop. Plus, I think I can get you can put small ones in the tower, but I'll just buy new ones. They're getting cheaper these days too, SSDs. Which is good.
Yeah.
I remember the ones I have now got a Samsung Evo drive.
970.
Yeah, I can't remember how big it is though. Those used to be like $1,000 or more. I think I got that for a few hundred.
And so you got the M.2 drives.
yeah.
Fuck, they're still pretty friggin' expensive, man.
Well, that's got that laptop's got an M.2 and a
standard solid state.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep,
It's pretty
yep.
cool. It's a beast of a laptop. That laptop is basically an Alienware,
Yeah, it was made by
but it's
Dell,
not. Yeah,
owned by
because
Dell.
a guy I know who bought an Alienware for like 3 times the price of that.
Yeah.
Exact same specs.
Yeah, and
Exact same
twice as much.
card. Dude, 2-3 times the price.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It looks
bullshit.
cool.
It's
But
legitimate.
mine looks a bit more professional.
The Alienware tax. That's all it is. Yeah. Bullshit, man.
It's exactly the same as mine. Like I went to fix some shit on it years ago.
Yeah.
You boot it up, everything's the same. Like all the specs exactly the
Except
same.
you've got bloatware from Alienware.
Yeah,
on the front,
exactly.
all that bullshit.
Yep.
All the programs that you don't fucking need or want.
Mhm.
Which is all
But mine's
preloaded.
faster because I put 32 in
Yeah.
it. It had 16 or 8. I put 32 in it and
Even today, they were
Yeah.
saying 16 gig is still more than enough for gaming.
yeah. Most
But what
things.
you do, like if you're doing like
Videos
video
and-
editing
yeah.
and shit like that, you need a little bit more.
It helped massively.
But-
the only thing holding it back now is the internal graphics card. That's the only thing that
I'd say, and
really fucks it over. Because the
if-
processor's still not bad and stuff.
What is the processor?
It's
it's a mobile version.
yeah. It's
It's Intel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2.4 gigahertz something. It's not bad. It's an i7.
Yep.
But not. It's like a
Eighth
few
gen, ninth
generations
gen?
ago now.
Eighth,
No, I
maybe
think it's 7.
seventh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not bad, but and the graphics card's the only thing that holds it back. It
Yeah.
does most things pretty well. I edit 4K videos on it and everything pretty smoothly, unless I've got like something really long with
Yeah.
heaps of cuts and heaps of shit going on. But for most things, it does the job. But
I'd say with that 3900X, you're not going to know what fucking hit you.
yeah. But I'd still love to be able to. The reason I wanted the tower is I'd still love to be able to stream while playing online.
Oh, you can do all that.
I wouldn't care if it
100%.
was 4K playing online, but it'd be sick.
I think a good one to do is 1440p.
yeah,
So
somewhere in between.
go somewhere around there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because like
That's all I want. The laptop, remember I was trying to stream? Fucking hell, man. My computer would just it just reboot halfway through the stream. I'd just disappear off Twitch. But the fan, you'd hear it. Whoo.
and I'm
But
trying to donate to you.
Yeah. After I cleaned the dust out of the laptop, there was so much in it. It ran better, but still struggles if I play online with the graphics up a little bit and stream.
But that's
like
a
unusable.
CPU bottleneck.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
I
'Cause if you
remember
had a-
it
if you
just
had a
kept
big-
dropping frames and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember when I kept telling you when I play online I can't play for shit? Like I was horrible at the game, but it's because it's real delayed.
Because the frame rate would have been dropping
Yeah,
out
by
of
the time
fast,
the car's that way, you're steering the other way, and you're like, "No, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "I'm not this shit." Like I swear to God, I was playing this before by myself, and I was good.
It happened to me for a brief second.
Yeah, something happened.
Full on
Yeah,
messed me up.
the computer had a bit of a choke. But it goes alright for an older laptop, that's for sure.
It does.
But,
It does everything you needed to do.
Yeah, but I just want to
Thus
tell
far.
just for like
And they
when we
fucking
do
look
these
epic.
streams or games and
Dude. And they look fucking epic.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we also might do. We were thinking about once we start organising all the parts together, we'll do a bit of a build off. Not a build off, but essentially, but
the jerk
well,
off. Okay.
that too. We can do that while we're building it.
Yes.
We can build our PCs live, and we can have people come and
That'd be sick.
and make fun of us while we're doing it.
Brenny told me.
do that.
Yeah, Brenny told me the other day about one of his mates. He goes, he somehow fried every component in the whole thing. I'm like how?
What do you
Everything. Power supply, board, graphics card, hard drives. I'm like, what do you do? Do you flick the switch on the back of the power supply? He's like, nah, he saw some cable advertised on the net. You know the cable that comes out of the power supply to power all your shit?
Yep.
He saw a cool looking one of them, and it must have been for a different voltage. I don't know. It kind of doesn't make sense to me because...
I guarantee you it was the power supply. I guarantee you people are notorious for cheaping out on power supplies,
Yeah.
which will just chew everything.
But maybe this wiring didn't have enough voltage and it just... Or had too much. I don't know. It doesn't make sense because the power supply supplies the voltage and the cable just carries it. But anyway, whatever it was, he got some cool red looking pipe cabling. It apparently looked sick. Because the second he hit the power button, fried everything. And at first he's like, I've just fried the power supply. But he tried each part in another computer and like nothing worked. I don't know how much of this is bullshit, but he reckons he even fried the mouse and fucking keyboard.
Go away.
Yeah, like fried the... But I don't reckon that happened. I reckon he fried the USB, the bus on the motherboard. But yeah, I don't know how much that's bullshit, but I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, if that's true. The worst I've done is fry a power supply by flicking the switch on the back, being a dickhead, even though my old man told me not to touch it. And I've heaps of hard drives by punching the computer when I'd get frustrated.
Yeah, I've killed that many hard drives. That's fucking funny.
And I've burnt a motherboard out, but by not doing anything, it just kind of happened with age. Must have been pushing it too hard playing games back in the day.
Do you overclock it? You overclock
I
the
did,
CPU?
yeah. It wasn't
CPU
crazy,
on.
but I think it just, I could smell it. It was horrendous. And then it just turned off. What else have I done? Oh, and I fried a graphics card back in the day too. Doing nothing, just playing, and it just died years later.
That's a little bit far-fetched, man. Literally, and it melted my
just
table
died.
as well.
Yeah, dude. Remember that? Someone at school told us with the CD burner, they ejected the drawer. And remember that? Burnt a hole in the roof of the house?
Yeah,
I'm like, first of all, dickface, the laser's in the drive. It doesn't
Correct.
come
And
out
it's
with the
not
tray.
that-
And secondly, it wouldn't even do that
It's
anyway.
not a weapons-grade fucking
No,
laser either.
you put your finger on it, it wouldn't do shit, dickhead. And he was adamant, like, no,
I
it wouldn't
remember
happen.
that.
No, man, trust me, it happened. My uncle
No, swear to
told
God.
me. Yeah,
Who said it?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say his name.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all right.
the one who lived in North Dandy or whatever, Dandy North.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know who you're talking about.
Dwayne P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know you said that.
And I was like, but it was like he's. I don't know what year
no
it was.
way.
Year
That's.
7 or 8.
I reckon he's pulling your dick.
Yeah, but he kept going. I'm like, dude, it wouldn't happen. This, and this.
'Cause I know-
No, man, trust me, fucking. You don't
I
believe me,
remember
fuck
him.
off.
I remember him from school, and he was pretty cluey. In
He
IT,
was,
so
but
like
maybe
I,
not back then. I don't know. Or
Okay.
maybe he's being a dick. I don't know. But he was adamant that this thing burnt a hole in his uncle's ceiling, and I was like, it didn't. Okay,
Come to it.
it didn't. Oh man. And I think I went home and asked my dad, "Can a CD burn a hole in the roof?" He's like, "No." Okay, I thought so. Just want to make sure I didn't get home. And my dad's like, "Yeah, of course." I'm like, "Fuck." Nah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's just being a smart ass, but nah, he seemed serious.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I was like,
Because
nah,
I actually remember hearing that,
yeah,
and I'm going, "That's bullshit."
yeah.
I remember hearing that story. And
That was him who said it to me. And I was like, nah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Sorry, man. It wouldn't happen. Have you seen those mad lasers you can buy that pop balloons and shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I want to
yes.
get one.
Yeah. Oh man, like
You can burn paper from a bit of a distance. and stuff.
tell everyone about your tell everyone about your gel blaster. How fucking cool that is.
I have a gel blaster. It's a Glock G7. Is it?
19 Glock 19?
Yeah, that's right. Glock 19. Yeah, it's sick. It's pretty cool.
Fucking
I haven't touched it in ages. I need to charge it.
It looks awesome.
Got a
Actually,
lipo.
I'm gonna play with it after this. Actually,
We
I
should. I've got to
completely
charge
forgot.
it. Though.
I just realised then.
Yeah. Dude, the fridge is full of balls for it.
Put them in the
Um,
freezer, man.
Yeah, I've heard that's cool.
Fuck yeah.
but some of them jam up and shit.
Don't worry about it. We'll clean it.
Yeah, I got to charge it because I haven't touched it since the battery lasted ages. You charge it for 3 hours, and I played with it heaps, and I thought, the battery's going to die. It lasted ages.
Shannon's. You remember when we were talking to my brother?
Yeah.
He bought one of them and then bought himself a Mac 10 as well.
Shit.
With a silencer attached.
I want to get more, but the law now.
Shannon, if you're listening, you tried to shoot me the other day too with it. Had to hide in the fucking laundry for about half an hour until they fucked off.
The law now though is like Victoria. Here's the thing: I think federally you're allowed to have them, but statewide, no. Victoria from day one they were banned because they simulate a real weapon.
Yeah.
I think South Australia or Perth, the WA. There's 2 or 3 states where you could use them for a sport, which they do like paintballing, but they do it with gel blasters.
Yeah.
But
because
one state has now banned them that was legal because some dickheads were robbing servos and shit with them.
Yeah, because you got yours from Queensland, didn't you?
Yeah, the place is Queensland. Yeah.
What was the name?
Tac Toys, which has a very bad name in the industry.
That's where
they're the only ones that sell that Glock because they have exclusive rights to it, or they did at the time, and it is the best. It's the best electronic pistol. There's better gas pistols and stuff, but it's the best. And I agree, it's sick. It's pretty damn cool.
No, I've actually fired my brother's one. Dude, the feel of it. It's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's so amazing. Cool. It's so cool. But so when I bought it, I didn't know if they were illegal or not. But their website said
there's a grey area here, though.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, if I got dicked,
because
I don't know.
I want to say I read an article about a court hearing that happened with a person that was charged.
Yes,
and that became the grey area here because they brought up the positioning where it's
they changed the law.
Yes,
because of that, dude.
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly. So, and I think like you couldn't walk around with one.
No,
you know what I mean. And how even if it was in a grey area, the fact that you had it, it was sent from Queensland here without any problems.
Yeah,
like my brother's. 2 got sent.
Yep.
No problems.
Yep.
Nothing was ever held. So
no, same here.
You know.
Yeah, their website. I screenshotted it in case something did happen with the cops or whatever, or customs or whatever.
Yeah.
It said their website was very broad and generic, basically saying they were legal.
Can be tight. I think
of course, they were basically legal, but they it would depend on the state.
Yeah,
and how you used it. Like I would never carry it around with me.
So they'd send it, but once it reaches you,
it's your own problem.
You're gonna get fucked by the long dick of the law.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, they are cool. But yeah, one of the states where it was legal is now illegal because I got to admit, man, there's a group that I'm on for gel blasters, and people are dicks on there sometimes because they're like, oh, fuck, they're banning them, fucking dickheads. Well, they shouldn't ban them. But you know what? They don't need to look like real guns.
Yeah, no.
To do what they do.
A lot of them on there have the orange ends.
Yeah.
The tips, the safety ends.
And but you can buy black ones. All the people just fucking paint them.
Yeah, exactly.
My one, the Glock, looks realer than the real Glock.
It does.
Because if you look at Google Images, and I showed my partner, Katie, I was like, Katie, which one's the real one? And she's like, your one. I'm like, nah, that one. Because the real Glock's got this weird, shitty looking handle, but the handle on that looks mad. But it's the engravings and everything on it are 100% legit. Yeah.
The weight is beautiful.
Yeah.
It feels really nice in the hand too.
It's really well made.
I can't say I've never held a Glock, a real Glock. But I can imagine that it wouldn't. Obviously, it's going to feel a lot different, but it feels nice.
It does, yeah. It's got a sick weight.
I know a lot of other people.
And it's like that rubberized, which is what the real one's made of. That rubberized,
rubber textured.
Yeah, like plastic rubber, but it's like good quality feeling shit. Anyway, they don't need to look like that. It's cool that they do, but this is where the problem comes in of people robbing servos and holding people up and shit with them, and which is why they're banned.
But people could rob a servo with a sharpened stick.
Exactly.
Or a broom fucking handle. It doesn't really matter.
Well, that guy that got off who went to court, his reasoning was that it wasn't. You say we can't carry weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a weapon.
No, it's right.
But the problem is that was in another state. Victoria's law is you can't have anything that simulates, even simulates a weapon, which is exactly what that is.
That's right.
Even a Nerf gun, if you paint it black. Mm-hmm. Even on movie sets, you have to have an armor or whatever to handle fake guns because you're not allowed to just, shoot. Back in the day, Jav and I were doing a stupid film from home just for fun. We were young as maybe like 15, 16. Nah, we're young as maybe like 30, 32. Nah.
I was going to say.
We're like 16.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. No, it would have been like 15, 16, maybe younger. We had cap guns, fake as shit looking cap guns with orange ends and stuff, just shooting just a stupid fun movie at a school.
Yeah.
Some family walked past, called the cops. The cops came and like had a mad stern talking to us about how it was illegal. We're like, yeah, but they're cap guns. And he's like, yeah, but they're simulating a weapon, this and that. And they didn't do anything, but I was like, nah, that's bullshit. This thing was
but
chrome and orange.
But a lot of the guys you're talking about on the forums, they keep jumping on that court case that guy had.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's a grey area. It's like, dickhead. Okay, if you can get him in here, all power to you. But like, keep them in your fucking house. And if the cops came, like, if something happened, the cops came in your house and they found that. Technically, or I don't know what would exactly happen, but
you know what's funny though? If I had a gun license, a long arm. Actually, no, because you need a fucking.
But they need to be registered.
Yeah, and I also need a pistol license anyway. But if I had a pistol license, would I get off having it?
No, because they need to be registered under your name.
Yeah, and you can't register a toy gun, can you?
It's like having
that's
a scrub pistol.
I can't register a toy gun, therefore it's not a real gun. Fuck you.
Thank you. That's the grey area.
I rest my case.
No further questions, Your Honour.
But I'd never take it out in public. Fuck that. It's
fuck that.
It's scary looking,
dude. Forget it. Even like people go, from a distance. No, not even from distance. Even in front of your face, it looks real. Forget it.
Holding it right here.
You couldn't even say that. I made a mistake. It was so far away. No,
looking down the barrel, everything looks real. Everything.
It's ridiculous. And it's scary looking.
Yeah.
Even the Mac 10, my brother got.
I haven't seen them yet.
It looks
in person.
Fucking legit, man. It is ridiculous.
They're bloody cool. Very cool. But yeah, I'm playing with ages. I need to charge it. You know what we should do a podcast on as well? If you should be able to protect yourself in your own home. They need to change that law.
You can. But it's
but if you fuck someone up, you get done for manslaughter.
Yeah, see,
in America, they're like, if someone comes in, you can shoot them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't maybe not so much shoot them because of our gun laws, but as long as we could beat the shit out of someone who come in a house.
Well, technically, if a man, anybody, let's say man, woman, whatever, if anybody walked in your house with a pistol, what would characterize force on force?
Death.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a pistol, therefore, could I use a knife?
Yeah,
fucking oath I could.
For sure.
Am I going to stab him? Yes.
But it's even the law's even stupid to the degree if your dog mauls or attacks someone that breaks into your house, you can get sued and your dog can get put down.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, shit like that needs to change.
So that's what I think should change. For shizzle.
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one because then if I didn't like someone, I could just invite them over
and then murder them,
kill them, and then say, "Oh, this fucking prick broke in and tried to fuck me up."
That's a lot.
But I reckon that happens a lot less than real break-ins where that happens.
What happens if there's no forced entry?
That makes sense. Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How do you justify that? Yeah. Oh, the guy walked in my house and I shot him.
Yeah.
What? He was trying to rob my place. Could have been a Mormon.
It's a tough one. But you know what? The fact, if you were allowed to protect your house, there'd be a lot less of this shit going on, house break-ins, because they'd be like, oh, he might have something, I better not go in there. Which is the part of the gun laws in America, the what do you call it, the Constitution or whatever, I agree with, is that people, I mean, there's a lot of crime over there from what we hear, but people would think twice about fucking with someone knowing that they could be armed.
I agree.
Whereas here it's like, I know they haven't got shit. If it's an average Joe or a girl walking down the street, I know she hasn't got shit. I'm going to go sexually assault her, knowing she hasn't got a gun or any weapon. The main
thing is to put firearms in the hands of responsible owners.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what they should be doing. Unfortunately, never happens that way. But having said that, if someone if they knew that I was armed, like anyone else would be, they themselves would be armed too. Walking into my fucking house, it'd be a firefight.
That's exactly
my fucking house.
That's exactly the point. if they could get them, then everyone would have them. So it'd just be the same as it is now on an elevated level.
I like the way without getting fuck it. We're going to get political a lot on this podcast as well, just so anyone knows. And I don't care what anyone thinks. Michael and I would be considered a little bit right of centre. But that doesn't say that I don't agree with a lot of other things that I've heard from a variety of different people. But the way I think about the gun laws in Australia are fantastic. I think so. I reckon they're great. But
I agree.
They don't work in America.
No,
it's the problem.
It's too late.
It's way too late.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
Yeah,
there's no way.
And here's the thing: I was talking to you about yesterday. I think it was Stephen Crowder who does that Change My Mind. So he had I'm pro gun, change my mind.
I watched
a lot of people that debated against him brought up Australia straight away. Oh, look at Australia, they banned guns. They've had no thing since. But then he brought up some facts which were bullshit.
Which he tends to do.
He said, but after guns were banned in Australia, normal violence went up, but it went up everywhere. It's the economy, it's the cost of living's higher, then you're going to have more crime. That's just all over the world. Crime's worse than it was then.
It's hard.
But we've had no single massacre.
No, that's right. Exactly.
Since that day, we had 13. I think it was 12 or 13 or something, or maybe I'm thinking years. There was a lot years leading up to that, and zero after that. But like you said, America, too big, too late.
Yeah,
too many people.
But the thing is, like, how are you going to argue that point? Because when he comes to you and go, oh, they had guns, and then for example, will say, yeah, but we had no massacres, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Right. And since the 90s.
Yeah.
The early
Martin
90s.
Bryant, man.
Since then. And then
Port
you go,
Arthur.
oh, yeah, but this knife murders went up. It's with, you know what I mean? It's like anything.
Yeah,
You can point to something that doesn't fit the narrative.
Yeah, yeah. And
That doesn't fit that person's narrative, and then use it against them and go, well, knife violence went up. It's like, well, yeah, because
so
bad
did
people
golf
will
club-
find a way to hurt
golf
people.
club violence went up too that
and
week.
fist, assaults in general went up,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say went up, but, geez.
Yeah, and there was a I read on, I can't remember what it was now, so you give my bullshit facts, but there was a
Jerry, can you check that for us?
Jerry,
mate?
can you bring that up? Yeah, please. There was a website where they did it's kind of like an AI representation of what would happen if they didn't ban guns based on previous data.
Yep.
And they did say in this thing that the banning of guns was good for Australia.
Yep.
At the time, but I don't know. At the same time, like I'm on the fence with that one because at the same time, I'd love to have a gun, and
The thing is,
which we can have one legally for your license and you go to the range and stuff. But I'd love to have one to protect myself. But then at the same time, anyone that's going to fucking rob me is going to have one anyway. If that's the case,
I think
that's the fence I'm.
yeah,
That's the
no, I
fence I'm
agree.
on.
I think it comes down to also the culture of people because in America,
American loves guns.
that's part of my constitution.
Yeah,
It is my right to have guns.
Yeah.
And then the same point can be made here in Australia where people have said, well, see, I don't know. I can't really comment on that, but I would assume that the gun culture in Australia wasn't as big as it is in America.
Yeah, no,
ever.
no way.
Even when they had guns.
We're a lot younger country, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
there's no way.
It wasn't ingrained in our society.
No.
You know what I mean? So reading them here would be obviously a lot easier.
it was. Yeah, yeah.
So you can't-
No one
because-
seemed to give. Obviously, the people that would have been
Because
cut,
no one will go. Because the problem is here as well. No one is going to go and touch any of the gun rules because it literally goes against their constitution.
Yeah.
Which means that if they do that, they'll lose
Freedom
a
of
massive
speech.
part of their voting base.
Yeah,
See you later.
yeah,
People that own guns and any sort of like that built that. Obviously, it's a massive portion of America.
Yeah.
See you later.
yep,
You've just done one thing; they will not vote for you.
yep. And
You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
big part. Yeah,
And that's where all the underhanded bullshit comes in.
mm-hmm.
People going in. But it's been happening for fucking since the dawn of time, mate. So
Yeah.
you can't really change it now.
And yeah, like you said, we were never that engrossed with guns in Australia, and people still have them here now. Criminals still get them.
Exactly.
Black
Granted,
market,
they're a lot more
whatnot.
expensive. But
Yeah, and they're a lot harder to get. Like
a lot harder.
there's a guy I know who I met doing YouTube and stuff. He's American. He's fucking loves guns and shit, man. Loves that shit. He invited me to some
There's
Facebook
just nothing
group.
wrong with that.
No, not at all. No.
As a sport,
Yeah,
yeah.
he loves it. He invited me to a Facebook group he started about guns, and he's like, I'll just join the group to help me with numbers and stuff. So I joined the group, and now I think it's a pretty good, big group now. But yeah, dude, guns are so cheap.
Over there. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like a sick pistol, $200-300.
Yeah.
Over here,
Have you seen Demolition Ranch?
I've heard of it, and I think I've seen a couple.
Just that guy's he's ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
his gun collection is.
I've seen
Sage, you know who I'm talking about, mate.
I've
It's
seen
ridiculous.
FPS Russia
FPS Russia.
and Professional Russia. That guy was the best. Do you went to jail and shit?
I heard something
Yeah.
about that.
I was shattered when I found out he wasn't Russian too. but-
Yeah, no. We had a really horrible Russian
Yeah.
accent. Though.
It was funny. It was funny. But yeah, he went to jail. I can't remember what it was for, but
Didn't he go to jail for
fucked
like
up,
a hold up or something? Or something? He was walking around armed. Didn't he
Maybe.
go nuts? I heard he went like
something
postal
happened.
or something.
I can't remember now. Yeah, it was a while ago. I remember watching like a snippet of a podcast where he was explaining his time in jail and shit. But yeah, man, pretty big fall from grace.
He was massive. Man.
Yeah.
I used to watch that guy
Jav and
all
I
the
would
time.
just sit there, watch every one of his videos, man.
Piss
He had some
myself
sick
laughing
shit.
every time.
Yeah. Do you know what the best was? That that shotgun
The
with
shotgun.
the door breacher.
Dude,
that
that
was
thing.
mad.
I wanted one.
Yeah. And that other one, the
one with the incendiary
semi-automatic
round?
shotgun or an automatic shotgun.
Yeah,
And he's
he was shooting it like on the side like this.
Yeah.
No recoil.
That was
Or
wild.
very little recoil.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was friggin' awesome. We've shot a few times together.
Yeah.
Granted, they're only 22s, but
Yeah,
we had a good
that
time.
was
I
fun.
can see why people love it as a sport.
Yeah,
I reckon
it's
it's
fun.
fantastic.
It's like skillful. It's fun. It's relaxing.
But the thing is, like, and we mentioned this when we went there last time, is like, it'd be good, like, because we don't have a gun license, you have to have all that, you have to take the rifle, and you have to have the ammunition handed to you.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, I don't care.
I'd love to get my licenses by 22.
But that's what I'm saying,
Just
exactly.
to take their
because
stuff.
it's your rifle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're playing around with these rifles.
And
You
they
can't
never-
zero them in
Yeah,
properly,
yeah.
and it's never works
You'll
out
never
right.
be.
But I can
you'd
definitely
never do
see.
it, yeah.
You actually bought yourself a 308
So
hour.
a mate of mine, we basically had we didn't have our licenses. We did all the stuff. We just had one last thing to do to get the license. I think it was literally just pay for it. Was all.
Yeah.
and we had a Hauer 3006 rifles, which are pretty long range rifle, on lay-by in Ballarat.
That's
fucking
right.
3 hours away. Every time we went to put money on, we had to drive 3 hours away to put money down. We had a 6 scope and everything, but yeah, it never eventuated. So I don't have it. I didn't do the license.
What was the reasoning behind that? You were going to go hunting though. Was that
Yeah, you know what, man? Back then I would have, but not now.
you would have gone pig shooting?
Yeah, not now, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
do
can't
that.
do
I'd
that.
rather shoot a person than an
Okay,
animal
so-
now.
If anyone out there that knows us knows that we're very avid dog lovers.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Back then I would have. Even back then I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do it.
I'm not a mean,
But now
I'm not
I'm
a
like,
mean
nah,
person
no
by any
way.
stretch of the imagination. But like even little bugs.
Yeah.
I'll see little bugs and then I see my little dog's face and I can't.
Yeah.
I have to sort of go, here you go, and
Yeah.
move it.
I'd prefer to shoot a person than an animal now. Just that people are shit.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean, though? Like, dogs don't fuck with anyone. They're just...
Jerry,
No, no.
Jerry, cut that out, mate.
Cut that out. No, you know what I mean, though. But, yeah, so I wanted to do that, and then a mate of mine who I was doing it with, he just, like... I don't think we ever would have had time to go, so... I got my money back on the rifle
It's very frowned upon now, especially.
hunting.
Back when you were
Point
thinking
like
of doing
your
that.
face.
No, I do it like that so I can
Oh,
lean like this.
But talk more like into the dog, mate.
Suck me off.
Like
Suck
you're
me
sucking the mic.
Yeah, suck me off. Yes. It wasn't as bad back then.
What's that?
Like with people cracking it about hunting
Nah, it
as
wasn't.
it is now.
It
Like it's
wasn't,
full
no.
on now, and the rise of veganism and all that.
Yeah, but you know what? I wouldn't have just gone hunting. I would have gone to the range in Little River because they've got a full
Yeah.
high caliber
Oh
range
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Dude, let me tell you about the first time we went there because it's near the gun shop that we put a lay-by on the rifles on. We went there and there's some lady at the front. We walked past, she's like, oh, do you need ear protection? We're like, no, we're all good. Thinking like it's 22s. Oh my God, dude.
No.
Boom. The shock. You could see the shockwave and you just... All I heard was
forget it.
ringing in my ears and
Yeah.
we could
You're
just
ring deaf.
lip read each other. Fuck, let's go get earplugs. Dude, it was loud. That was a 3006
Yeah.
and the recoil. So I was like, shit, that's pretty scary. But
Yeah, they're full on, man.
yeah. But no, you know what? Back then I was like, yeah, I'd probably go hunting because he was into that and his cousin and stuff. But even
you-
then, I wasn't convinced I'd like
And you
to
tagged
do it.
along with them once too, didn't you?
I never went. No,
No, you didn't. You didn't.
no,
Oh, okay.
went, no. But I'd still love one now and just shoot targets and just see how far I could shoot, like snipe and shit.
In terms
I'd
of
love to do
sports, I'd love a pistol.
that. Yeah,
I'd like to get myself like a actual
Glock.
real Glock
shit, yeah,
and go down to the range and fire that. I reckon
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
that'd be fun.
It's really strict here though.
Yeah,
You got to do the certain things to keep the license. You need to go to meetings.
the
you
fight,
need to do,
the sidearm is
you know,
the
they're the hardest.
The pistol's
Yeah, yeah.
just ridiculous.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And we don't even have a license. Obviously, in America, you have an open carry license. We don't even have that.
Well,
so
you
you
can get them. Yeah.
can you?
Yeah, yeah.
Here?
No, not here. You apply for.
Oh,
them in
yes, I'm
America.
saying, yeah. No, here you're not allowed to carry a
No.
sidearm regardless, no matter what, unless you're a cop or security guard. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, yeah.
No
but
way.
you know who's got one? Jav's
Yeah, that's what.
just this thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And
Yeah,
he's got,
Jav went shooting with him.
and he's got
like,
the
target
he's
practice,
got that
the case.
no, he's got the pistol attachment for it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called a micro-roni or something.
Yeah. Turns it into like a
Turns
rifle.
into almost like a submachine
yeah,
gun.
Yeah,
That is fucking
yeah,
amazing.
It's awesome.
Just for that, I would like to go and shoot that.
Yeah.
That seemed cool. But he was even telling me that he had to go. I can't remember how many times.
Well, he worked for Armor Guard, so
Yeah, no, but in order to keep the license
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
he had to do. I think it was competitions.
Yeah.
but the competitions
Yeah,
could just be
that's
you
right.
versus yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
pretty much. So
Yeah.
as long as you went there, and he said he
had
used
to
to
join
get
a
it.
club and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he said he got it away. He got all of it done in the first month or two.
Yeah.
of that year, and then he would just go and shoot whenever he wanted
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
But he said he made sure that he went pretty much maybe once a week for the first month or two, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
just to get the competitions out of the way, and then, as I said, he can continue to shoot at his leisure.
Yeah, that'd be good.
See,
I'd love to.
that something like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Because 22s are fun, but it's I don't know. You want I want to
Want a bit of
shoot
recoil.
further.
I want to feel the
Yeah, a bit of recoil. I'll shoot further.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the law here is, if you do have a firearm, obviously you have to be licensed. It has to be registered, and it has to be locked up. Ammo separately.
Separated.
Even
Yep.
when you're traveling with it, it has
Mhm.
to be in a secure kind of safe in the car with a
Yep.
separate ammo
Proper ammo.
container thing.
Yep.
Lockable.
Exactly. Yep.
So pretty strict here, but
and even in
the
a,
odd one gets
and
through.
even in a case if someone came into your house here, you literally wouldn't have
You wouldn't have time.
to
Yeah,
go
nah,
and
exactly.
open that one,
Yeah.
pull the pistol out or whatever you have, and
Yeah.
then go to the other one, pull the ammunition out, load the rifle or
Just
pistol.
wait a sec, brother. I've just got to get my ammo out of the bottom.
Just
line.
stay right there.
right
Back in about half an hour.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the shit thing.
It's a bit like in America. They sleep with them on their fucking
Under the pillow,
on the
mate.
pillow.
They sleep with them hand on the trigger next to their head. Nah. Yeah, so...
That's true.
Yeah, so I don't know, the gun laws thing, I'm always on the fence with. There's good and bad for both sides, so just, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But,
And half the time when they talk about massacres and shit anyway, most of the time the guns they use are illegal anyway. So regardless of whether they got rid of guns or they had guns, they get them anyway.
Well, but it makes sense, doesn't it? It's like, well, what firearm am I going to use to cause as much damage as I can? And it'd be an AR.
And if someone's that fucked in the head to want to do that shit, they're going to be that fucked in the head to go and find one, no matter what, legal or not.
Well, that's what I think. Under Trump's administration, they made it illegal to modify.
Yeah.
Because you've got the civilian versions of the AR, and then you have the military version, so they couldn't mod the weapons, which is...
Didn't that piece of shit in New Zealand bump stock his...
Yes.
Yeah, that was fucked.
That was...
You watched that, huh?
Fucking disgusting.
That was fucking terrible. It was like a game.
It was a live leak. That actually still haunts me.
Fucking oath.
And I watched a documentary on him, and there was some videos of the victim's family
that was
speaking to him in the courtroom. That was pretty messed up, man.
Yeah.
But absolutely knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
He had researched that place to within a square inch of that place. He knew exactly where everything was, and he knew exactly what he was doing. And I think that was the scariest part of it all.
Yeah. And like when I first watched it, I was like, because it's like a GoPro. You see him driving. It's like GTA.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, fuck, this is like a game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck,
it was scary.
Bad. The worst one was that lady that she was outside.
Yeah.
And he
on his
shot
way
her.
up.
She was on the ground and then he popped her head.
Yeah.
And you literally like saw her fucking hair fly across the road.
Yes, it's very, very graphic.
Yeah, don't watch it.
And then he went in the car and started shooting people at the bus stops and things like that.
Fucked. When I first watched it, I was like, when I was about to watch it, I'm like, should I watch this? But I've got that curious mind. Like you and I had to watch that beheading in high school. Curious mind.
I think
man.
half of the school did.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't want to see it, but I have to. So I watched it and it was the same thing. Yeah, that video made me feel sick all day.
Oh, yeah.
The one of the bloke shooting in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible.
I felt shitty all day.
There was because it started off at like, there's all sorts of horrible places on the internet, and that unfortunately went live. 4chan was one of them.
That's it, Foursquare.
I think 4chan, he uploaded a live video to 4chan, and I go on there sometimes just in different forms.
Some funny
for
shit
random things.
Sorry, I think it's covering your face. You can't see the monitor from there, can you? Very well. It's better, yeah.
It's better.
Sorry.
That scared the crap out of me, man.
Yeah.
Because he just ran. Apparently, he'd been posting in that. I can't even tell you which area it was on 4chan, but apparently he'd been posting there for quite a while.
Yeah.
And he was telling people he was going to do it for about a couple of months.
Yeah, people just probably thought it was a joke.
Yeah, but people on 4chan are fucked.
Yeah.
They literally go, yeah, do it. Yeah, they were doing it, yeah. And even during the live leak, they were actually cheering him on.
That's fucked.
So, like, there are a lot of really
fucked up people out there.
Sick and twisted individuals out there. That was horrible. I actually regret watching that now.
I do and I don't.
Like, I could have heard the story and heard what he did.
And
I didn't have to watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't have to watch it. I could have, used my imagination, obviously, but I like you said, my curiosity got the better of me.
Watching it helps add to the sympathy you have for those people, though.
It does. It actually made me angry watching it.
Yeah, bad.
To be honest with you, because I could imagine, because it wasn't just men and women; it was fucking children.
Yeah.
And I've got a baby now, 5-month-old. So thank you. And Michael's
got one coming
quite soon.
Mm-hmm.
And even hit harder watching it now. It would have either way, but watching it now and knowing that I have a child, that hurt me a lot more.
Yeah. Shit bloke.
But I think what was really interesting was the I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Facebook. I watched it on Facebook. It was the victims' families speaking to him.
I never saw that.
That was fucking
Was he a dick
sad.
about it?
That was
or
heartbreaking.
Was
he just sat there emotionless, as he is.
Yeah.
And the people there were just having their say. And it was that. I think that watching that was worse than actually watching him murder those people.
Yeah, I didn't see
that. It was just horrible. The sorrow in their faces while they were speaking to him was just, it was really upsetting. It actually made me upset for the whole day after watching that.
Yeah.
That got to me. I think that got to me a little bit more than, because you actually see the aftermath. That's the aftermath. That's what we don't see. We actually see we see what he did, but we don't see how it affected the families after. And I found that was to be a lot worse, in my opinion.
Pretty fucking sad.
But there's
Fucking, like when you see him open his boot and he's just got shit everywhere in there. You're just like, what
from memory, I think it was like 3 or 4 ARs.
Yeah.
He ran in. I'll just give it. Not that if anyone wants to watch it, I don't recommend watching it. But I'll give you a rough breakdown of it. He literally ran in because he knew exactly the layout of the building. He ran in, dropped a couple of magazines on the ground, did it once over, kept shooting, went around in circles. And as he was, and the ammo management was what scared me.
Yeah.
As soon as we out of the rounds, he dropped the magazine, pulled another one out, straight back in there again. That was the scariest part. And that was in fucking New Zealand.
Even what was fucked up? One of the guys as he enters the mosque was like, "God bless you" or something, just before he shot him.
Yeah, the guy standing at the front of,
or he said welcome.
Yes,
or something. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
as in not that guy. Like,
no.
So
I mean,
fucking sad to see. Yeah.
But the children. Oh
yeah, that's fucking shit.
I don't even want to think about it anymore. But
shit bloke.
That was despicable, mate. And I know online there was his there was a document that he he basically he outlined his entire reasoning behind what he did.
Yeah.
And apparently they were trying to get it off the internet, and apparently people were trying to make it a illegal to own and read.
Yeah,
which I found I find things like that interesting.
Yeah, same.
Seeing what actually
goes on in these people's heads.
Yeah, what was his motive for doing that? And it was just I don't even know how to even speak about what he was like, but he was just an absolute bigot.
Yeah,
he hated the Muslims. He hated them all, and that was his driving factor.
Yeah,
and these ridiculously over the top conspiracy theories that he spewed from this document was just ridiculous.
Yeah,
everyone was like, "This is not sound mind." Obviously,
no, it's not the workings of a sane person. No, that's for sure,
by any means. And it was just it was horrible to even read that too. But it gave you an in-depth look at how dysfunctional the person was.
Yeah,
which is led him to doing it. But yeah, he even said that he studied the building for about 3 months. He'd go there every day.
Fuck.
Apparently he'd been in there before, so he knew it. Did
he ever mention what the end game was? Like, did he think he was going to get away, or did he know he was fucked?
He just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I think people
the people don't think of that bit. Am I going to kill myself at the end? Am I going to get arrested, or am I going to actually try and get away?
If you look at a lot of these like similar sort of situations, you see a lot of them that actually their main goal is death by cop. They want to do it
and then
go down in infamy.
Yeah.
From having done it, which I think is disgusting. And there's a lot of things that people have come out with and they go, stop glorifying what he's done.
Yeah.
Stop glorifying this person.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. He doesn't deserve any sort of information about him. He should just be lost in history forever.
This is the problem with Australians, I must admit, is we do glorify criminals.
Oh yeah,
fucking oath. Make it look glamorous and stuff.
Anyway,
yeah, like the underworld,
Chopper
underbelly,
yeah,
all that shit. Chopper was a bit of a mad dog though. I think it was a decent bloke.
I guess it's a bit like
he fucked with people who
deserved it.
Yeah,
I guess
maybe not deserved to die, but like,
well,
they did fucked up shit themselves.
This is the thing.
Drug dealers and
they lived in that environment.
Yeah,
you live by the gun and you will eventually die by it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what
I think. Chopper was half. It was half okay, but
but there were like that last chat that people had with him.
Yeah,
it was on. Who was it?
Was it kind of fair?
Something like that.
Yeah,
and
when he's like yellow ass.
Yeah, exactly because of the liver problems he had. But he was. Do you know how many other murders that he was not done for?
Yeah, big time.
So many.
Yeah,
and he was outlining a lot of them what he did, but he wouldn't.
Yeah,
he wouldn't tell obviously the whole story, but he was pretty much admitting that he killed.
Yeah,
far greater than what he was held accountable for.
Shit.
And when we are sitting laughing about it.
We do glorify criminals, and
but he's a larrikin, and people fell in love with his sense of humour because he was funny.
He was funny.
Yeah,
he was.
I have to say,
But then, you watch Underbelly, and you're like, "Fuck, that life looks cool," but it's like,
can't sleep.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you think from the outside, that's cool. He's got a mad car, this and that. But then, like, when you're actually in that shit, it's not like that.
But I'm glad that they do those sort of TV shows because it actually shows you how fucked up their life was.
Yeah. In the end, they're usually pretty fucked up. But
now look at them; they're all dead.
Yeah.
Most of them. There's only a couple.
Cato's the only one that survived.
There's only a few.
Yeah.
alive, which is remarkable.
Yeah.
But
Crazy shit. It's 4:30, brother. So do you want to wrap this one up?
we can keep going for another 10 if you'd like.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah,
You got something to say? You got something to say?
No, look, don't get me started. Don't get me started. No, I just wanted to just keep outlining the whole what we'll be doing for the rest of the podcast.
Yes.
So obviously we've been talking a bunch of shit, but you know, it's something that we like discussing. This is
Like
this
the
is sort of
things
stuff
we
that
just
talk about
discussed
with each
today,
other.
maybe some topics that we'd go into mad detail on.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
podcast on its own, maybe about
Yeah,
gun law
yeah,
and
or
whatever.
even the underbelly, or
Yeah.
anything really, or you know.
Do we glorify criminals?
Yeah, exactly right. We can
I
sort of
said to Adrian yesterday, another good subject would be some of the docos you see on Netflix and stuff, like Making a Murderer. We'll maybe do a podcast on our take on whether we think he's guilty or innocent, and then that I think it's Michael Peterson, the Staircase guy.
uh-huh.
There's a few good docos we'll watch and
Yep.
then kind of just offer our opinion,
on
of
that.
course, because we don't know shit. Plus, half those docos are
And again, we're not saying we're authorities
Not
on
at
the
all.
subject matter.
no. But the thing is with those docos is half of them are geared towards that person's innocence, so
Yeah,
it's like
it's almost
they
making
don't share all the stuff. So like,
Yeah.
we might not know there's some outstanding evidence that they didn't share in the doco. So we're like, oh, he's innocent as fuck. And it's like, actually, there's this evidence. And it's like, oh, fuck, they never mentioned that in the doco.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that Michael Peterson one, that doco, I think he was a producer of it or something like that. He had a lot to do with it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like all about
Yeah.
his innocence. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, it's pretty fucking one-sided.
yeah,
Because then you look up the actual case and it's like,
yeah.
oh, shit, they never mentioned that. And they never mentioned that. And they're like, all
Yeah.
these evidence they had. So
It's supposed to grab you because it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
I can't even believe
it's supposed to enrage
So we go,
people.
I
Fuck,
can't
he's
believe this
innocent,
is
let him
even a
go.
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
How
That's
is
what
this
it's
even a
meant to
thing?
do.
He should be out now.
Yeah.
And
But
that's like that Avery guy,
yeah.
which
That's why I reckon a podcast just on like that one
Yeah.
guy would be good because there's so much shit to uncover.
That's
I'd
right.
have to watch it again maybe because it's been a long time and
Yeah.
we're waiting for it. The third
but that's
one.
that was our thoughts on Avery guy. It's too easy to say he didn't do it. It's too easy.
Yeah.
It's way too easy to say just based on the TV show. You go, yeah, okay, didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
There are
with
some
that one,
things
I
there,
never want to
obviously.
talk about it in a podcast on its own. And personally, with that one, I think he's innocent.
Yeah.
I think it's the police department getting him back for suing them for the first
from the first time he got
time he got done for rape
Yeah.
that he didn't do because DNA came out that proved him innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that one, but yeah, anyway.
But that's my point is just to just watch it and just go and leave it and go, yeah, he's innocent.
Yeah, exactly. Most
like-
people do that.
There's too much.
Whereas
into it.
other people, I read
Too much
heaps of
involved.
shit on the net about that case, and even the things I read were pretty much in his innocence.
Well, yeah, I even followed his lawyer on Twitter.
Zelna, whatever her name is.
Yeah, Zelna.
she's awesome.
And I still got her on Twitter. She hasn't been. I don't think she's been. She hasn't tweeted in ages.
I don't know what's going on with that case because it's meant to be a third series where he was
Yeah.
hopefully potentially getting out.
Because after obviously after it aired on Netflix, she was. Oh my god, she was tweeting like every hour.
Yeah, got this.
I got this exactly.
Wait till you
but
find out what we
nothing's
have.
come from it.
Yeah,
At all, unless it has, and then
maybe they're just not allowed to say anything yet.
possibly. But yeah, again, just wanted to outline a few other things.
Mhm.
So,
Sorry, got off track.
it's good. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
This is what it's about. So, just reiterating about the little wheel of fortune, as we're going to say, it's this a little it's a randomizer. I think it keeps it fresh, something different.
Yeah,
We've been thinking about it, and obviously it's been done with other sort of things, but it's different. Like we can just choose a topic. You guys can have an input on it.
yeah,
And then we can even go into deeper sort of into deeper territories into the sort of topic that you want. And then we can, we don't have to stick to that one topic, but we can make it our, the first topic we bring up and we talk about.
yeah. Yeah, because knowing you and I, we're just going to talk shit about other stuff.
We're going to go
during
into a
that one,
hole,
which
and then
is-
we're just going to go into random shit.
Yeah,
as we
but
usually
it'll
do.
be like the main topic of that podcast is this, and then we'll
Yeah.
end up...
and then eventually we'll float into something else.
Yeah,
That's what we usually do.
we'll end up in a podcast hole,
But
black hole.
so at the moment, I think what we'll be doing is we'll be releasing. So we'll be doing the podcast probably every Saturday night
Well,
from now. We have to get it sorted out, but
yeah,
initially we were thinking.
But I don't
about
know if
doing
the
it
video will
Friday to
drop.
Saturday. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we will be.
oh, we could, because we could just have the week before's going out that Saturday.
Yeah,
or
we can do it on like
because we obviously need to not really edit it, but just
Yeah.
spruce up the
we
sound.
could do it on a
whatever.
Friday and then have it released on a Saturday or
Yeah,
something.
or
like
we
that.
do it Saturday and release it the next Saturday.
Yeah, whatever.
And then maybe we'll try, if we've
Yeah.
got time, we'll do like 3,
But we'd like to do it around
just
the.
release them weekly or something.
So what I think what I mean is I think we're going to try and do it on a
Schedule.
weekend.
Yeah,
because we both work and
Yeah.
it's difficult for us to get time off
Mm-hmm.
and away anyway. So we'll be doing it probably on the weekend, and then whenever it drops, the first one, it'll continue from there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
and then we'll obviously during the time we do that as well, we'll be announcing times we go on Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
things like that, which will be that. I'm actually really looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
it'll be
I
fun.
can't wait for that.
That'll be
And
fun.
we're doing the fucking PC build.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yep.
Because that's going to be a big part of this podcast as well, tech and all sorts of things like that. I'm very interested in
everything.
that. So, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yep.
What do you reckon?
Hell yeah. That sounds good.
We're just going to build it like that.
Just on the table here.
We'll have a race.
You'll see me fry all my components. Oh,
and
shit.
the table melts. Mate, you'll never believe it, mate. The
My CD burner will burn a hole in the roof.
table combusted into flames. You've got no idea.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, so, I'm really looking forward to what
Should
happens
be
with the
good.
rest of this podcast.
And if this one was a bit awkward, I think it was pretty good. Like, yeah. I don't know. If this was awkward, it
This
our
is
first one and we're just talking shit.
But this
so
is literally just us talking. Exactly.
yeah, we're just monkeying around. This is an intro, get to know us. But yeah, like we said about that wheel thing, comment down below whether it's Facebook, YouTube, wherever you see the video, and let us know what topics you want to maybe see us talk about or hear us talk about. Also, the podcast should be available on most things where you can get podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, or whatever it is.
And obviously,
Wherever you get podcasts,
we'll add as
Deezer or
many
whatever.
topics as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And they'll be put on the back burner, and then we'll just slowly
Yeah.
add them to the mix.
Yeah, well, I think I was saying before, I think the spinning wheel I found does like 15.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
what I'm
possibly have 15 topics and
Had a
we
go.
spin and choose
Yeah.
one.
And then as the people comment their
Yeah, we
topics,
add them.
We can just add them slowly to
Yep.
as we go through the ones that we already have.
Yep.
Which will be fantastic.
100%.
But the first one, like we said at the beginning of the podcast, the first one we'll be doing will be predominantly about vaping
Yes.
and the laws surrounding vaping
Yep.
and our stories.
Mm-hmm.
And even we might even get someone to explain their story as well, because we know quite a few people out there that have that vaping's, as they say, changed their life.
Yep.
Like this is one thing.
Do you want to hear the biggest load of bullshit I've read in my life?
What's that?
Give me one sec. I know we're not doing the vaping one now, and this is going to come up again.
Go look for it. I'm just going to explain.
This is from otherhealthgov.au,
go.
so Australian health
Yep.
bullshit. Currently, there is insufficient evidence to promote the use of e-cigarettes for smoking cessation.
When was that?
Bullshit.
Published.
I don't know. I just wrote it today. It's recent-ish.
Okay.
The TGA has not approved any e-cigarettes for sale to help people quit smoking. Blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you right now, we know more people who quit from vaping than any patches, inhalers, chewing gum,
But they
all that bullshit.
stay on the vapes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So this is one thing
I've tried all that shit.
we said again before, just between us two, was again, and I'm going to say this is probably like the sixth time I've already said this. We're not an authority on anything. We're not doctors. We're not scientists. We will simply give our opinion on the topic. And in terms of vaping, we can only just say how it's affected us.
Yeah, exactly.
And if well, I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but
No. But anyway, we'll cover that all in the episode, what we think. But yeah. So I'm Michael. This is Adrian.
Thank you very much for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe or whatever.
Comment as well.
Comment,
Topics,
like,
whatever you
subscribe, do all that stuff.
Anything. Just comment and say hello. We don't care.
Yeah.
We'll read everything.
The podcast's going to get bigger and better. So stay tuned. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed
The
today's
production
one.
value is going to get a lot better too. Don't you
will,
worry.
yeah.
We're just going to keep buying
We're
shit
gonna
just for the fun of it.
a wall of RGB fans. That would look sick.
No, we're going to get the neon sign.
Yeah, we're going to get a neon sign
Stay
behind
tuned
us.
for the neon sign. It's going to look epic.
Like this, just somewhere there. Awesome. Anyway, catch
Have
you
a
next
lovely
time.
week. See
Thanks
you
very
guys.
much for watching.